and welcome to another Secret Weapon 8 update here on the Theme Park Worldwide YouTube channel. Our last update was, of course, over the winter period, where it was outside the park. The park opened over the weekend. We're now back inside, and we're down a brand new footpath right next to Secret Weapon 8, so we can have a little look at how construction is progressing. Now, remember in the last update, a lot of mud was being moved around the coach park area of Alton Towers, and of course, we're back inside onto that area now to have a little look at what's gone on since our last update. It's been a couple of months, actually, since we saw any sort of big things happen to Secret Weapon 8. However, groundwork is now pretty much complete. The station is really starting to come together, and the main foundations for the roller coaster itself are taking place. Now, this area we're walking down now used to be just a staff access road. However, they've opened it this year due to the Katanga Canyon pathway being closed. So it means we're going to get some great shots of SW8 as we make our way down to Mutiny Bay. Now, the first thing you notice walking into the new footpath from Gloomy Wood and Forbidden Valley is, of course, you see some of the flume, which is still here intact. This was where the indoor drop section was, so you had lift number 2 just there onto the indoor section, which goes underneath where we're standing now. So that's actually stayed in. Of course, the rest of the flume has been demolished. You just come all around here, that outdoor section, and you can't see where it was at all now, apart from this little section just here, which of course is concrete, so it's a little harder to get rid of. I'm sure the park aren't just going to leave that like that once the new ride opens around this area, but they'll probably put mud in it or something, or soil just to cover it up, or they'll remove it at a later stage. But yeah, we'll continue down the footpath and see what else we can see in terms of construction. Lots has gone on over winter, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. As you can see here at the top of the construction site, work is taking place on the foundations to the lift hill and the top section of the ride. This will be where the ride actually turns round to the left and makes its way down the first drop. Now, according to the plans, this is actually going to be in a tunnel, and we can see quite a lot of foundation work taking place here right at the top of the site. As we move down to the bottom, you can see where the actual station is going to be itself. The queue line will end here. There's going to be a shop. You've got the maintenance area, the pre-show, and of course the main ride station itself. Lots of foundations taking place here, and you can see all the concrete work there, which is really going in. It's surprising how much it's been dug down into the ground. Over winter we had an idea that it was being dug down, but until today when we went inside the park and saw it like this, we really didn't realise quite how much. And you can see here an overview of the site where most of that coaster is going to be. It's really close to the perimeter of the park. The green building you can see at the top left is actually staff area, so that just shows how close it is to the perimeter of Alton Towers itself and Mutiny Bay. Now, as we discovered from the new Alton Towers map, it seems that the new ride is going to be a part of Gloomy Wood, so it'll be really interesting to see how the theme fits in with that. Are they going to go down a darker theme? Hopefully we'll soon find out more details on everything to do with Secret Weapon 8, but so far construction's really coming on well. Another thing to notice then about this footpath is the quality of it. I mean, they've put audio down the side, which is great. It's playing the new heritage soundtrack that has been made by Score of Germany. And also, it's not just tarmac what they've put down. They've put the really nice block paving all the way down the site as well. Another thing to notice is the Secret Weapon 8 banners. These ones first appeared over on the coach park a few weeks ago. They've now replaced all the banners around in Mutiny Bay and the rest of the site with these new Secret Weapon 8 style banners that we can see here. So obviously a few slight changes to it. Before it was the Mutiny Bay flag, now it seems to be just a wooden sort of pallet, which is quite nice really. It fits with the, of course, the wooden coaster itself. They've really put some thought into the fence itself, because obviously they've left these little bits here so you can just see what's going on over there, which is quite nice. I mean, the fence isn't that tall at all. I love how open they've been with it, and of course you can get on the sky ride as well and get some awesome shots over Secret Weapon 8. This is literally where the first lift hill was on the flume. It ran straight up here. They've planted some new trees. Of course, Secret Weapon 8 doesn't come anywhere near this area at all. In fact, it doesn't go down the woods at all. It's all going to be on the site just over here where the flume station area was, and the lake next to that as well. So yeah, there's lots going on around the site. We'll make our way around into the main part of Mutiny Bay and see what else we can see around there. Disney soundtrack. I think it's really good how they thought about access. Obviously, with having the main Katanga Canyon footpath closed, putting this one in really helped. And of course, you've still got the gardens to get up to Forbidden Valley and also Haunted Hollow as well. So, as I was talking about just a couple of minutes ago around the corner about the signage being changed, it's all these ones that, if you remember last year, had that Mutiny Bay style logo on, and now they've got this as well. So, yeah, it's a lot better. There's also a crane on site today, which is interesting to see. Steve Foster's in. I'll tell you what, Steve Foster's made a lot of money over the years with the crane hire. Every time they built a new ride, or just simple things like putting the Christmas tree in at Christmas, you know, they've always got Steve Foster here on site at Alton Towers. Now the Burger Kitchen in Mutiny Bay has been closed this year, because of course there's hardly anybody going to be coming down here unless you're going on Heave Home, Roaders Mayhem, or visiting Sharkbait Reef. There's no real reason to come down this area, so what they've done is sort of closed Burger Kitchen. They've also moved the keyboard, which was there, and put that on this side of the fence. And this is pretty much all we can see from here. They've blocked it all off entirely, and that's site access. So if you remember from last time when we did a vlog showing the construction, I showed you all on the coach park, because that's all we could see over winter. All the vehicles, anything what's been brought onto the site comes in through a gate just there from the coach park, and then onto the site just here. So all the cranes are actually in action now as well. It's been stationary for the past couple of hours. Not a lot we can really see here, but I'll show you some shots of what we can see from the fence. So that brings us to the end of our Secret Weapon 8 update from Alton Towers. Like I say, now the park's open, we're going to be down here very regularly, keeping you guys up to date on the latest construction of the brand new wooden coaster here at Alton Towers. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and that means it's time to cue those credits. See you in the next update. Bye-bye.